one of my favorite hobbies in the spring and summertime is to go out yard sale hunting, primarily shopping for Lego stuff. And I've had a lot of success historically with that, including this year. But also this year I had success in another category of things that I hunt for, and that happened to be video games. And as you can see behind me, I've got a massive haul of things here that I've been waiting until the end of yard sale season, which continually keeps getting longer and longer, to share with you. I not only have what you see on the table here, which we'll go through in detail, but I also have this box of stuff that Budman found for me that I have yet to go through. So when we go through it at the end of this video, if you stick around, it'll be the first time that not only you, but myself will be seeing all of the stuff that he found for me too. I purposely saved it just for this moment. So on that, buckle up because this is going to be a long one. We're going to go through all the games that I got this year in the 2024 yard sale season. Here's an overview of everything that I got this year, sorted by platform that it's on. I even have a lot of PC games, which we'll get into there as well. But I figure we'll just go around this from left to right and I'll show you everything that I picked up this year, starting with these games. This was actually from a flea market. These are all Xbox games and I was surprised to see those there. I would say the one that I'm most excited about is actually here on the bottom, and it's a part of a 2-game set. On the front of this is Sega GT 2002, but on the back, Jet Set Radio Future. And I remember Jet Grind Radio, I think is what it was called, and that was for Dreamcast. I never had the game, but I played the demo, so I'd like to try that out. I just have to get my old Xbox out. That's the only problem. I don't know if that's backwards compatible. I've never played this Turok game, but I remember playing those for Nintendo 64. I already have the Forza game. I have Rally Sport Challenge 2, I think. I'm also excited. I've never played a 2K baseball game. I love their basketball games, and I played their last football game, which I also think was 2K5, but I want to try that one out too. Usually I would skip on the sports games, but that one I actually picked up. Jade Empire is supposedly pretty good. I think that might be on Game Pass. And then I don't know too much about Bloodwake. That's a boat game, kind of like Hydro Thunder, and I think that's pretty cool too. So some of those I'll probably end up keeping. Some I might sell. Lord of the Rings, I don't know much about that one, but these two can probably go since I already have copies of them, and I'll keep the rest Mechasalt in there too. So again, I'm not going to go too crazy with these because we're literally going to be here all day if I tell you every memory that I have on every game that I got and what my plans are for each one of them. I just kind of want to show what they are and show the price, and then you can kind of go from there. And if you know anything about it or if you want to know more, I could always do a follow-up video too. But those are the Xbox games. I'm not going to spend too much time on the PC stuff because, again, I'm just not a PC person. Sims 3, I think I have on PlayStation 3. I played it very little, but I like the original Sims that was for PC, and I actually got that. That was from a different yard sale lot, and I think I got this. It says 50 cents there. I think I got this for $0.25. And I might actually go back and play this again. I remember my favorite part of this. I said I wasn't going to go into all my memories, but my favorite part of this game was actually designing my house. I really enjoyed doing that. So I have The Sims again. I think the one that I had, don't tell anyone, but I think it was a burnt copy. But Sims 3, I'm going to put these all on eBay and hopefully make a little bit of money off of them. Maybe sell them as a lot or individually. I'll have to see how that goes. That wasn't it for PC though. We'll get all the PC stuff out of the way for the PC people out there, which maybe there's some. These I got from a yard sale lot. I think I paid these were 25 cents each. So I think I paid $2.75 if I remember correctly. But we got Medal of Honor, Call of Duty. There's a Call of Duty expansion pack, Ghost Recon, and then we got some EA games. We got F1 2002, NASCAR Racing 4, and Need for Speed High Stakes are the games that I got. I probably won't play any of these, mainly just because they're for PC. I might try them out if they weren't. I don't even have a disc drive to actually play these games. If you're wondering if they're complete, that one's broken. We're gonna have to reduce the price on that one. But that one's also kind of dirty, but we'll clean these up and list them. I've been going pretty crazy in the reselling of things this year, and I just enjoy the heck out of it. And these are very easy to list and to send out. So those are those PC games, but I had one other PC haul here, and that's what you're looking at behind this. This was a crazy one. I think it was $10 for all of these games, and I was kind of shocked by that because there are some pretty good games here. I kind of have these in order of my favorite to least favorite. The one that I wanted most was actually this one. I told you I'm a Lego fanatic. Lego Racers, I've never played it, but there's also Roller Coaster Tycoon in here. There's SimCity Classic. We also have Triple Play 2001. NASCAR Racing 2. It's now NASCAR Racing 2 and 4. We could see what kind of improvements they've made. And then there's Sim Theme Park. Oregon Trail 2. I remember playing Oregon Trail for Apple computers back when I was in elementary school. That shows you how old I am. That triggers me that that's upside down, but typical Lego maneuvers. But here's all the games. Again, I'm not going to go through these too well. I just kind of want to show those off because we got a lot to go through. And I don't think that PC is necessarily the one that people are most excited about. I will say though, this game's probably worth the most out of all these. I was kind of shocked to find that out. I knew there'd be like a hidden gem in here. I was shocked that it was Barbie's Riding Club, Adventure Riding Club. Nostalgia though, it's crazy. It gets me all the time and apparently it gets other people as well. So those were 10 along with these two that are in box, SimCity 4 and The Sims Online in box. And you can see the prices that they paid for those. That one was $50 and that one was $20 and I got all these. I think it was for $10 along with the stand that it's on, which is actually pretty dirty. So we'll probably be tossing that once I get these all listed. This last PC game here, this was 25 cents. Command and Conquer: The First Decade. I'm going to be putting that online too to sell. So if you want any of these games, they'll eventually, I'm going to try to list them slowly but surely. Many of them will end up on my eBay store, which is linked down below. It's Greg's Collection if you want to search for it. If you're a PC fan or console fan, I got a lot of stuff for you, including all this stuff we're about to look at. We're gonna move into the console stuff here, and this is more my bread and butter. This is what I've always played my entire life. And we're gonna start with PlayStation 1. All of these were purchased from the same seller. I can't remember how much I paid for these, but I remember thinking that they were a great deal and they're worth a good bit more than what I paid. I did notice after the fact, and you can kind of see on the side, that some of these are sun faded. So I think this might have been from a flea market before, or the guy was a flea market seller. Let me go through these PlayStation 1s. So I think we got some time. There's not that much left. It looks a lot worse than it is. And by worse, I mean good. I actually felt really lucky to get these because it was from a community yard sale day where it was just like one street and it was nothing but little girl stuff. So I found like the one guy that was selling video games there, and he actually had Lego there as well. This game is Project Overkill from Konami. I've never seen this one or heard of it before. But as soon as I saw Konami, I was like, okay, let's take it. We got Bomberman World. I've never played a Bomberman game before. I'd like to try it out. PlayStation 1. I need to get my PlayStation out again, or my PS2, backwards compatible. That's always nice. We got Crash 2. And then I think we also have Crash in here as well. Crash Bandicoot in the back. And these are all complete, I believe. Let me open this. This one's cracked. Everyone I try to show off is broken. I think it's a curse. But I have lots of CD cases, so I can fix that, no problem. I won't take your time doing that, though. Next one, Bust a Move 4. I love this game. There was this game I used to play in high school. It was downloaded to all the school computers. I don't know how it happened, but we used to play it. I think it was called Snood. If you're really old, you might know Snood. It's kind of like Bust a Move. And then we got Duke Nukem, Time to Kill. I played Duke Nukem forever. That was the only one that I played for the Xbox 360, and I remember that one like getting really bad scores, but I enjoyed playing it. Those are all the PS1 games that I got. And I actually got a few memory cards there too that the guy basically threw in. These are all 8 megabytes, which is just crazy to think about. The memory card that's inside of my camera right now is 128 gigabytes. These are 8 megabytes, just wild. But I got 3 of those because I thought, you know, if we're playing PS2 games, be nice to have those, and that's exactly what I'm going to share with you next with these. These were all from one yard sale, and I remember these being like super cheap, and a couple of these are worth some money. I don't remember which ones though. I'll bring you in here so you can see them a little closer. We've got Nickelodeon Barnyard. We got Korokyu, which actually looks like a fun game. I've never seen this one before, but I was like, dude, that's really cool, and that's an Atlas game. That one might be worth something. I can't remember which one was valuable, but I remember thinking when I left there, like, boy, that was a great score. We got Kinetica. We got SpongeBob SquarePants featuring Nicktoons Globs of Doom. That might be one that the kids are looking for again, like the Barbies game. Next one is Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots. And then we got Nicktoons Unite. So a lot of Nickelodeon games, and I think maybe those are the ones. Like again, when there's like these games that are a child's memories, and now they're adults, they're excited to go back to those. I've never played any of these games, so I don't really have those connections. I would say that of all these Nickelodeon games, the one that I'm most interested in is this one to try out, just because it looks really fun. So again, I don't remember how much I got those for. I don't know which one's rare. I should have done these as I came across them. I think I did in my videos when I was doing hauls, but this is like an all-encompassing one. Let's do PlayStation 3. Surprisingly, not nearly as popular as Xbox 360 out there, but we got the Blob 2 and Army of Two 40th Day. Both of these in really good shape. I'm surprised that didn't break when I opened it up, but they're complete, and I've never played either of those games, but I think I might have this one already for for Xbox 360 from an old yard sale lot that I got. I really got to go through my stuff and start selling. Next up, let's just go around here. We've got some Nintendo DS games. This one, I was like, what a deal. $5. I think I might, did I get it for $5? Yeah, I think I did, but I got a hat for almost free with it that I just sold for $15. Star Wars. This is Mario versus Donkey Kong. Miniland Mayhem. I'm keeping this game because I love Mario games. This one I've seen gameplay of, and it looks so much fun, so I'm definitely keeping that. This one actually came from the place that I got this, and I think this is maybe a somewhat valuable game. I could be lying about all of this, but this is Spider-Man 3 for the Nintendo DS. Does it open? Yes, and it's complete. So those are the two DS games that I got. Next, we got a few Wii games. We got Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz, which I have the updated version of this for the Switch, so I'll probably sell this one off. We also have Toy Story Mania, a fun ride at Disney World. And then we have Monster High Ghoul Spirits. You may or may not have guessed that I'm not quite the demographic for this, but hopefully someone else out there is, because I'm probably selling that one off. I think I'm going to try this one out. It might go up for sale, but I definitely want to play that with my boy. So we got Monkey Ball, Toy Story, Monster High Ghoul Spirit. Interesting choices. Next up, our one and only Xbox One game. It's so weird how PlayStation 3, not super popular, Xbox 360, wildly popular. I would say I found more PlayStation 4 games than I have Xbox One games, but I bought this just as what I'm calling flip bait, and that's kind of appropriate for the type of game that it is, because this is Man-Eater for the Xbox One. No manual with this. I don't think it came with one. I'm just going to sell this. Maybe playing as a shark is kind of fun, but I don't know. I think there's lots of other games to be played, and I don't know if Man-Eater is the one that I'm necessarily that much interested in. Just realized we went a little out of order here. We were doing all the PlayStation stuff, but I forgot the PlayStation 5 game that I got. This is the first time I've ever bought a PlayStation 5 game at a yard sale, and this is Hogwarts Legacy. I paid $20 for this, which at the current moment isn't like okay-ish deal. You can get the digital version for a little bit more, but it also came with this other storage thing and a PlayStation camera that I kind of negotiated everything into. So it was definitely worth it. I already sold the camera, but I want to play this game. I want to see what it's like. I'm not a huge Harry Potter fan. Not that I don't like Harry Potter, it's just I never really super got into it. I've seen the movies. In fact, I might have fallen asleep during a few of them. But I want to like this game, and I've heard good and kind of mixed things about it. But that was my most expensive thing that I got. In fact, like the $20 I paid for this probably was more than this entire side of the table in terms of cost. So I got to enjoy it at that price. So there's my only PlayStation 5 game, which leaves us only with the Xbox 360 games, but some more in here. Again, I told you if you stayed till the end, there's a lot more to share with you. This is the biggest pile, and it always is. Everyone clearing out their Xbox 360 stuff. We go through these, I'll just show you the side of it. We'll make it a little bit faster. You're like, Greg, what's in the box? I can see all these games. Just tell me what's in the box. We'll call it out. We got Burnout, Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2. That's the game that got me into Call of Duty. I'm since really not into it too much anymore. BioShock, I love that game for PS3. We got Batman, the video game, Connected Ventures. Clark and I played that, loved it. Banjo-Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts, I'd love to try that. Sega Superstars Tennis, I already have. Dance Central, not my thing. Tomb Raider, almost missed that one. She's Camouflage. I haven't played that. I'd like to try it. I never played the ones for the original PlayStation either. We got Halo Reach, we got Halo 4, Halo 3 ODST, Kinect Sports Ultimate Collection, and we got Major League Baseball 2K11, which is 6 years newer than the one that I wanted to play over there. So we'll have to see what kind of differences there are in the 6 years going from Xbox to Xbox 360. But those are all of the Xbox 360 games that I personally found. Of these, I think I have that one already. I have this. I have that. I have a lot of these for PlayStation 3 because that's what I was primarily collecting on. I'm excited to play Banjo-Kazooie. I've never played that before. And then I still need to go through the Halo games. But the problem is I already have them all in the Master Chief Collection, which is on Game Pass. So I'm probably going to sell these. Although it might be nice to own someday when I don't have Game Pass, or becomes like not worth it to own anymore if they lose the rights for whatever reason. You know, things can happen. Might be nice to have a collection of those, and I'm not sure which of those I may have. I know I have Reach already. Do I have Halo 4? I don't know. I'll have to go through my own personal collection. But again, a lot of this stuff's just going to be going up for sale. I just don't want to sell something that I'm going to end up regretting and then be like, oh, shoot, why did I get rid of that? I had it for 25 cents from a yard sale, which is probably what a lot of these were. Usually $1 or less is what the Xbox 360 games go for. And that's just the price that I'm willing to pay. Like $1 per game, okay, let's do it. So that's everything I think that I got at the yard sales and flea market in this case. But what about the stuff that Bud got for me, my father-in-law? Wasn't lying when I said I'm going through this for the first time. I wanted to save this just for you, so let's go ahead and do it. Make sure I'm recording. We don't want to miss this. First thing, Lego The Incredibles. We actually got a Lego game. I've never played this one, but I have played some of the Lego games before, and they're a lot of fun. But we got The Incredibles. Good movie. Next one, Sniper Elite. I already own this one, maybe for Xbox 360. I think I got this during a Black Friday deal a long time ago. Lego Worlds. I already own this one, so I'll probably end up selling this. I don't know what happened to the cover on that. That's a little messy. Modern Warfare 3. What do you know? Just when you have one Modern Warfare, why don't you get two? Those will both be getting sold because, again, I already own it for PlayStation 3. Do I need to own it for Xbox 360? Probably not. Next one, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I already have this for PlayStation 3. That was during my time that I enjoyed playing that. Oh, a PlayStation 2 game. Maybe not the best one. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for PlayStation 2. Judging from the cover of this game is probably terrible. But maybe there's somebody out there that wants to play it. Oh gosh, just when you thought we were done with Sims, we got Sims Bustin' Out for PlayStation 2. Another sale. Next one, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Ooh, I'm seeing a trend here. What is this? These guys played the same games, as did literally every other person in the world played these Call of Duty games. So we got 2 and 3 going up for sale. This one I don't have, but I have like the year following it and maybe the year before, NCAA Football 11. This one feels very light. No, it's in there. Tim Tebow on the front. Great college player, never panned out in the NFL, unfortunately. Next one. Ooh, this is a good game. I already have this one on PlayStation 3. I was collecting pretty heavily back then. It was a time before we had Clarkman, and I had really nothing to do other than go to work, come home, and play video games. Well, Cody was in college, I think, still at the time. Red Dead Redemption. Great game. I'm still trying to make my way through the second one. It's so good, but like, I just need to find the time. When am I going to play any of this stuff? I need to find the time. Next one, Instant Cell. Skylanders Superchargers. This game's probably worth literally nothing. I hope I'm not offending my father-in-law if he's watching this. He's probably not. But I appreciate you getting me all this stuff. I really do. If I say I'm selling something or if it's terrible, I'm just being honest. Next, we got Lego Marvel Collection. Hey, that could be worth saving. That has Marvel Superheroes, Avengers, and Superheroes 2 on it. Let's see what the quality of this disc's like. I haven't checked any of these. Whoa, there's 2 in here. Oh, there's disc 1 and 2. Okay. I thought I got like lucky there. I was like, yeah, double up, double dip. I'm going to hold on to that one. Clark and I can play that. Because Lego, here's one we could probably sell. Lego Avengers, we have it. It's on the triple pack there. Okay. Next one I've never played. I played Gears of War 1. I may own this though, because of previous yard sale lots. But Gears of War 3 we have here. So that's another one. Next, another Call of Duty game. Do we have this one? Call of Duty Ghosts. Yeah, that is, I want to play this. I remember seeing this scene that was in the Call of Duty trailer, and I really want to play that scene right there where it's like a guy from space, like there's like space battle, and I'm like, holy smokes, Call of Duty in space sounds amazing. I'm sure it's just like a cutscene, but I want to play that. We're getting down to the end here, believe it or not. Splinter Cell Conviction. That's a game that I've never played, but I do enjoy Splinter Cell games, so I might hold on to that one unless I own this. That's the hard thing, because a lot of these games, I used to be like a Lego deal hunter these days. I used to be a video game deal hunter. And this is one that I think I might have gotten when I was like always, like every day I'd go online looking for various video game deals. And I bought a lot of stuff, most of which I haven't even played yet. Like I have a crazy video game backlog. And this is from like over a decade ago. So I might have this, I'll have to look. There's more though, and this is, I guess, the end of it. We got some PlayStation 1 games. I thought we were done there, but we've got more. One that I've never heard of, Eliminator, made by Psygnosis. Eliminator. I've never heard of that one, but we have that. Next up, we got Need for Speed High Stakes, which is a Need for Speed game. Is that, do I have that one? Yeah. Now we have it for PlayStation and PC. I think I'd rather have it for PlayStation, of course. Next up, oh God, this brings back PTSD. Top Gun. I had the Top Gun game for Nintendo, the one that's notorious for like you're trying to land on the aircraft carrier and you die every single time. That would be hilarious if they recreated that here. it was the same nightmare over and over again. Oh wow, I mentioned this game earlier when I was talking about Blood Week. We got Hydro Thunder, a classic arcade game made by Midway, now on your PlayStation 1 console. I'm going to hold on to that one. Hey, I think we have this one already. Or did I not get this? This was at that yard sale. I'm glad I didn't get it actually. Frogger for PlayStation 1. It's the greatest hits. I hate that neon green thing that they put on there. But Frogger is a classic, and I'll probably end up keeping that. And then the next one, did I play this one before? I feel like this might be a terrible game. Oh yeah, it definitely is. This is hardcore 4x4, and you can tell from the screenshot there, just completely terrible. I'm curious about this one though. I kind of want to play it just to see how bad it is. But those are all of the bonus games. Should I stack them all up here so we can get like a real look at all the stuff that I got? I think we need to. Let's put all of these up. I'm gonna make a layout with all my father-in-law's haul put in there along with mine. Here is everything that we got in the 2024 yard sale season. The tower of Xbox 360 games going crazy back here. A lonely PS5 game. The Xbox One games starting to creep up a little bit. PS2 and PS1 looking about the same. And then like the PC games just going crazy with the Xbox kicker thrown in. That was quite the season. Like if I could find this much every year, that'd be incredible. But this year, for some reason, particularly with the PC stuff, it's just everybody was selling their stuff off, it seems. I wish I could find like some older stuff in this. Like this is about as old as we're going here. I would love to find like Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. That stuff is just, it's long gone. It was sold off a long time ago. At this point, it's thrown away or put on eBay, never at yard sales, but this is like the vintage stuff, I guess, these days, and I'm all about that life. I think that pretty much covers it. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this here today. I've been wanting to do this video forever. Ever since I started kind of getting a stockpile going, I'm like, I got to do a big video showing everything that I got, but I was always waiting for that final yard sale, and I think here in the middle of October, it's safe to say that I won't find any more video games this year. Cue me on Friday going to a yard sale and finding video games, but I'm going to say this is most likely the end of this yard sale season, and I'm pretty happy with what I came away with here. So some of this going to go into my collection, probably a lot more of it's going to get put onto eBay, and then I'll use that money for future yard sale stuff and just keep recycling it and then having more fun and going on adventures hunting and bringing you along with me. So on that, I hope you had fun going through this along with me. And I did an okay job sharing it all with you. Hope you have a glorious rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next video game yard sale hunt.